Hi, it's Ellen Violette here, and today I want to talk about expanding your thinking to increase your income streams. And the reason I wanted to do this was I was talking to a client and it came up, and I thought, this could probably help some other people too. So, what I want to say about it is not to think too rigidly when you think you're helping people in one particular way. So what happens is, like, let's say that you are working with people. Hi, Allie. Let's say that you're working with people and you think that you are working on their mindset on how to be more powerful in their lives. And this is a case study with one of my clients. And so you think that that's the way that you're helping them. But the truth is there may be a lot of other ways that you can help them as well that you're not thinking about. So what you have to do is you really have to listen to them and see what it is that they need. What are the ways that you can help them? So even though you're thinking that you're going to help them with their mindset, the truth is that especially for women who are feeling powerless, a lot of times there's a financial piece to that. So if there's a financial piece to that, how else can you help them? So in this case, the person that I was working with is a coach herself. And so I said, well, one thing, that you can talk about with them is, are they interested in becoming a coach? And then what she said was, well, I don't know that much about it. And I said, well, you're doing it. So if you're doing it, what did you do to get to this point? And then how can you help others get to, where you are? And then if they need more help beyond that, or they're at a place where they need something that you can't give them because you haven't gotten that far, what about joint venturing with somebody else? And then passing them off to that other person to work with them. So for instance, a lot of times when I work with people, I have a lot of strategic partners who are coaches, and their people want to then write a book. They send them to me, and then when we're done with the book, I send them back to them. So other times people work with me as a business coach as well, so because we're doing book marketing. So it just depends. But the point is being open to the other possibilities, that you don't have to do everything, and that you know more than you think, and that you can help people in more ways than you maybe think you can, or that you're thinking in one particular box of how you're going to help them, and maybe they need something else, and you're actually doing that something else, but you don't even realize it. So another example is that this person that I was talking about happens to have gone through the One Funnel Away challenge with me this last time. And for those of you who have been following me know that I've been studying with Russell Brunson this year and learning how to do funnels. And funnels are a lot more than just creating the funnel. That's like the software creates the funnel, but it's learning how to make those offers and how to write your copy and build your business, get more leads and all that. So we were talking about becoming an affiliate, and she was saying, well, that won't work for my list. And I didn't think much of it at the time because I assumed she knew her list, and if that's what she was thinking, then she was probably right. But as I worked with her, what I said to her was, well, that may not necessarily be true that it's not for your list, because again, here's another opportunity for people to get more financially free, and you're not giving them opportunity because you've already blocked out the idea that you could help them that way, or that that's something they would be interested in. So, what I have found is when I'm doing anything and I'm really excited about it and it's working for me, then, and I share that, that really inspires other people. And some people are going to want it and some people aren't. But again, my point of bringing it up is that don't prejudge, how you can help people or what they're going to want. And really the way to deal with it is just to listen to them, see where they're at, see what they need, and maybe even make a list of, what are the ways that I could help people if I thought about it, instead of thinking about it as, well, I'm going to help people this way. So, what are the passions and the skills that you have? And if you have a list of that and you can refer back to that, and if you can't even really see what all of those are, maybe you need to work with a coach so that somebody can point them out to you, and and help you figure out what are all the ways that I can help people, and then just keep an open mind. Hi, Anita. So that when you're working with people, you have that list of what the different ways that you could help them. And sometimes, just talking to somebody, they'll bring up something that maybe you hadn't even thought of. And it is another way that you could help them. So, for instance, when I work with people, I'm teaching them how to write books and publish them, launch them, and market to grow their business. And I usually am working with other coaches and influencers. But sometimes I'll have somebody who comes to me who's in real estate, and it just so happens that I wrote a book many years ago about moving, and that's a great giveaway to realtors. Now, it's not something that I normally spend a lot of time promoting or anything, but if somebody comes to me and they're talking to me about writing a book, and I'll say to them, well, if you don't have time to do that, maybe you'd like to just license this book that I have. So it's just another stream of income. So that's what I'm saying. It's like, just think about what do you have, products that you can give to people, and what can you do, and what passion and skills do you have that you can help other people with. And just, as I said, keep a list. Keep a list, listen with an open mind, and just think about serving people, helping them where they are, and what can you do to do that. And the more you do that, the more you're going to open up more possibilities and more income streams. So it doesn't mean that you don't, when you market your business, you're marketing it, from what your core idea is. But it just means that you think outside the box once you've got those people in, and serve them in as many ways that you can, or find other partners that can help you do that. So that's really what I wanted to say. And if there are any questions, I'm happy to take them. Anybody have a question? Nope. Okay. Well, I want to thank you for joining me on this nice Saturday afternoon, and I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. Bye-bye.